Okay, a little bit introduce myself. I'm Willem Jiang. I'm from China, and now I'm work for ByteDance. Do you guys use the app from ByteDance? Yeah, TikTok. Yeah, there's a lot of apps from ByteDance, and I'm also board director of the RPG Software Foundation. Do you know RPG Software Foundation? No, don't worry. I will share my journey with RPG Software Foundation, and I'm also an initiator of the RPG local community Beijing. And oh, by the way, I will give a talk with my friend Daniel. One 1:30 p.m. in the main hall. If you like, you can join us. And it's just share some cultural difference things. And there's some thoughts how we build the local community. And I think it will benefit you a lot. And before I joined ByteDance, I worked for Red Hat and Huawei for a bit long time. Oh, there's just a video I want to show you.
Dear programmers, aren't you tired of working on others' comments? Have you ever encountered the thought that your job is undesirable, but you must do it? Have you ever felt not receiving adequate credit for the works you've done? If you are suffering from real-life struggles, welcome to the open source community, the utopia for excellent programmers just like you. Programming should be creative and meaningful, and we all deserve to perform coding in a friendly, welcoming environment.
Oh, okay. We will get a lot of here, but don't worry. Here's my understanding of the open source community. It includes a bunch of people who share the common interest to build the software. And it allows us to work together, to communicate, to bring in new people, just like me. And ultimately, build the software together in an open, transparent, and collaborative way. And open source community are more, people are so engaged and willing to share and excited to help each other. So don't be afraid, just go there. And working in the open source community could benefit than what you expected. And I just want to share some personal experience with you guys. Do you know? Oh, I guess you don't know this gentleman, but I met him 20 years ago. And he had a later chit chat with the Dandy House. He is the founder of the XFL and co-founder of the CXF. Now, at that time, I'm working on this project. And we have a very interesting talk. And do you know his major? It's not computer science, not information technology. It's just mechanical. It's just chemistry. And so quite impressive. He's not studying computer, but he did a lot of work on the open source world. And how did he do it? He got a lot of help from the community. He told me he wrote the programs in a bar. And get a lot of feedback from the community, and get the so he learned a lot from the community. So at that time, I didn't realize the open source community is a very good place for you to grow up. And based on my former company experiences, like I'm just doing the coding by assigned task. And nobody care about my code. I just need to deliver the features. And sometimes when I was working on that part, it's like I'm working lonely. No one I can talk, I can share, and I just need to finish my job, just like this coding monkey. So, but it's exciting. No, I cannot choose this based on my interest. But so what I need is meet the deadline and deliver the feature, and it's kind of comparisons to the open source world. In the open source world, it's break the silo, and you will get a lot of help from the colleagues or the people from the community. And when I commit the code, I always get feedback from somebody in some place, and they care about the code. They are always willing to give you a feedback, and that is quite important. It helps you to understand the code by talking to the people. And I really enjoy the code review process. And in that way, you will learn a lot, and maybe practice your English in that way. And I learned a lot of technical about how to write the unit test, how to do the integration test. In that time, you won't get a panic when do the release. But compared to my previous firm experiences, like there are always sometimes in the middle of night, I need to be, I got a phone call. Your code is broken. You need to fix it. Oh, that's caused me a lot of panic. But in open source worlds, we do it gradually, and with the continuous integrations, it's really made my life much easier. Okay, there's a very complicated diagram. And, it's just like a conversion company, and you can see the command is in up, down. And in this hierarchy system, if the people just near close the header, they always can get some credit or some things. But as a developers, we usually this way. We cannot talk to the upper management. So it's not a good thing, just I showed in the video. But on the other side, open source community, people are self-organized. They are self-motivated. They are working from different company. So there is no hierarchy system, and there is no manager, but a technical leader. And once you can show you great idea, if you have any great ideas, if you want to talk to the people, you always can be recognized, no matter the background you were. Sometimes people don't know who you are, what you look like. It's just the email address. And so don't be shy, don't be worried. And in this way, when you talk to the community, you always can get feedback. Even you will not have the impersonal conversation, you can get the just like free comments or the mentorship to help you to go through the process and to learn the project. And in this way, I think I spend a lot of time to polish my coding skill in the open source community, and instead of chasing up the others to just want to get a better performance review or some things. So in this way, you just need to focus on the code and bring the real value to the community. So it's quite easier, and I think it's quite pure. And according to how ASF works, if you look up the website from the Apache Software Foundations, we call it a meritocracy. And once you earn the merit, you will get the repository write access. We call it commit write. Commit write. You can push the codes to the repository, and that is quite important. If you become a committer of the Apache software project, it will make you easier to find your job in the in the job market because it's already show your program scale, how you work with the others in a global way. So I highly recommend you guys to look up those projects and to find just like internship. You don't need to go through all the process. What you need to is just say hi in the community and ask the questions and try out the programs. And we call the meritocracy is government by the merit. If you gain enough credit by contribute to the project or the community, you will be recognized. And in this way, it will motivate you very good. And I think it is a very important principle in the community side, especially for the volunteer-based community. For me, my daily job is like I ask the questions in the mailing list and answer the question. From ask the questions to answer the questions, I can feel, oh, I learned a lot. Because you interact with the people and you always learn something from the others. And I think that's the beauty of the open source. Because it's just open away. You don't need to pass the entry exam. What you need to is open your heart and to embrace the community. And from ask the questions to answer the questions, I was empowered by participate those discussions. It's made related to technical. What I should is just incubating mailing list. If you are very interested about how Apache Software Foundations incubate the projects, you can just subscribe the mailing list, and you can keep learning by reading the mail. And there is a lot of interesting discussions, and once you have some questions, you can just ask. People are always willing to answer your question, even you never meet them before. But if you ask right and very challenging questions, you will get some feedback from the community. I think that is quite unique. And for my early experience as a developers, I always talk to the developers and get some feedback. And sometimes they even tweet about that because I help them solve some problems. And it's really brighten my day. Made me feel very, very proud. And it's like I can do something, change the world. So it's really a great feeling. As you say, open source community is just like a kata place. You practice your program skills, your communication skills, and in this way, we also polish the open source software by adding the functionality, by solving our daily problems. And in that community, people are always willing to share their thoughts and do later innovations based on others' work. And I think it's made my life easier because I really enjoy the collaborations environment. And for the young generation, just like use the technologies developed very quickly. So which directions you choose? It's really hard a question, but I think in the open source community, there's a lot of talent or world-class developer. They can always share their insight, bring a lot of helps to you. For myself, I want to share the story. James Stretch, if you look up, every 10 years, he made a very great innovation. In the first place, he's founder of the Groovy. From the Groovy, he built. He also worked on Scala, and I'm happy to get a chance to work with him as a Apache Camel project. And it's integration projects, and I learned a lot how to talk to the applications in the industry by maintenance this project, because there's always new stuff come out, and people can submit the patches, and if I look up their patches, I always learn some things from their patches, and it's really an amazing experience. And I can see the sparkle from James Stretch when he talked about the Jenkins X, the Kubernetes. Oh, it's about 10 years ago. We have the team meeting in Dublin, and that's Kubernetes just came out, and he keep it talking and show me the directions, and especially he did a lot of CI parts by founding the Jenkins X project. And now he's in another new journey, but with work with this talent engineer, and you can always get some things. And please don't hesitate. And if you have some dream, and if you want to work with the WordCast program, you can just join the open source community. And in the open source community, it's pretty easiest for you to pass the entry level. It's like you can read about the project's information from the website, and you can subscribe the mailing list, and you can find out the discussions about the projects from the GitHub issues or PRs. And in this way, people can collaborate by sharing this kind of information, and can work together by tackling the common program, program. And people are so collaborative, and they always want to share an experience by answer the questions. So don't be afraid to ask the questions, and you can get a lot of feedback from them very quickly. And by asking questions and send a proposal to the mailing list, I really learned a lot. Okay, so how can we behave in the open source world? And I just want to share Craig Russell's golden rule, and treat others as you would be treated. Be humble, be honest, be willing to accept responsibility, and criticism without become defensive. Recognize that others are different, and with the skills that are different from you. Yeah, let's embrace the diversity, and together we can build great things. To join the community, I just want to summarize. You need to listen, to see the rules, and to follow the rules, and to understand the code of conduct, and to behave yourself, and to show your works with detailed information. When you ask the bug, when you submit the bug, please submit the stake trace you have. It will help us a lot, and then you will get respect from the community. That's the common process, and I highly recommend you to go with that. And how can you find those projects? This is the ByteDance open source project, and if you're interested, you can follow our Twitters, and there's some front-end projects, and this is AI and big data. It's a backend, and we also have some infrastructures and security project. And for the Cloud Wigo, is built on top of Go language or Rust, and this is empowered the ByteDance backend system. And if you're interested, you can just look it up. And we also have some internship. We're open for the people around the world, and it's called you can look up on the website, and I think it will open to the next month. And please take a look, and if you're interested, and if you are front-end guys, you can take a look at our aspect. It's made by Rust, very fast, and provide webpack functionality. And you can use it and give us some feedback, and we are very happy you can join us. And for the AI parts, we also have some interesting models and get a lot of attentions, especially if you want to create pictures by writing some prompt. You can check out, there's a very SDXL Lightning. It's well faster the process, and it just gives you a picture in a second. Okay, this is our slogan of the ByteDance open source, and inspire the creativity and embrace the open source. If you like, here's our Twitter of the ByteDance, and please follow us. And this is my linking. If you have any questions about open source and any other things, you can just send me a message. And it's really nice to talk with you guys. And yeah, I think we are free to ask your questions.